Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Dragonheir Silent Gods. For today's video, we are going to take a look at the Continental Challenge issue here. Kinda seems like everybody gets a free 22 million damage clear, and the rewards to go with it more so. Alright, so there's some issues here. It looks like they put an in-game mail message to everybody and then some compensation to follow, which is pretty juicy actually. So I wanted to talk about it with you guys so we could kind of break this down. And in case anyone's confused, or yeah, just kind of give a little bit of a discussion about these chief challenges. I just woke up from a nap and I thought I was like, woohoo, let's go. But I'm apparently a little sleepy still. I'm trying. So if I yawn, I'm sorry. Alright, so we noticed a problem where certain players gained extra benefits from the Continental Challenge starting on January 12th due to an issue where Chief Jordan incorrectly cast his skills. Details are as follows. When challenging Chief Jordan, a bug would be triggered by a particular lineup that prevented Chief Jordan from casting skills, so he'd only perform basic attacks. In this way, high personal damage would be easily attained. I thought the opposite. To be honest, Jordan seems hard to beat. I guess a particular bug though. But honestly, I saw people commenting about his randomness. It seemed like when he used his battle skill, he just attacked randomly. Not in the pattern he's supposed to, but he would actually attack the sides or the back, like the far back corners where he shouldn't be. But maybe that was actually just his basic attack happening. Oh boy. But in order to ensure the fairness of this round, we shall adopt the following approach to handle the anomaly. Okay, because this makes sense. If people were able to abuse a bug, even if it's not their fault, you know, accidentally abuse a bug and get crazy damage and then they fix the bug and half the people go back down to normal damage or worse or whatever, then the rankings would be skewed and so would our rewards to go along with it. Oh, I love this. This is perfect. So, for players who have challenged Chief Jordan, whether the final damage they dealt reaches highest 22 mil, the system will automatically record their final personal damage as 22 mil and update the point ranking. For players who did not reach the highest level of personal damage, will reissue corresponding rewards to ensure that they will obtain the full reward for the highest level. For players who have not challenged Chief Jordan, they will not be able to challenge Chief in the current round. If a player has at least one remaining challenge attempt, the system will automatically deduct one challenge attempt and record their final personal damage as 22 mil and update the point ranking. We will then reissue the reward for the highest level to them. If a player has no remaining challenge attempts, the system will automatically edit the lower score they achieved, the lowest score they achieved, and round it to be 22 mil, whether they surpassed it or not. The update update the point ranking. For players who did not reach the highest level of personal damage, will reissue corresponding rewards to ensure that they will get the full reward for the highest level. For the final rankings of Continental Challenge of this round, please check the ranking table in the game. Compensation will be issued in mail soon. Please wait patiently. So pretty much, no matter what you do for 3 of your attempts, one of your attempts, that whichever one is the lowest, will be rounded up or down to 22 million. So everyone gets a free 22 million hit, which I'm excited for. Personally, I was really struggling with these bosses already. I thought it was going to be easy. I thought like, oh, I've done this before. This is going to be so simple. We know what we got to do. But then I tried, and my goodness, some of these are difficult. My burn heroes are having trouble surviving because there's a lack of support with Necro and Fire. if you don't have a Solde and Adolphus. And yeah, my rally team is only Welby and Alton versus Jorn, and that was terrible too. But we get a free 22 million, guys. So look at this. We actually get these rewards. That's amazing. There it is. There is the reward collection. All right, so let's go take a look and see if we can see how this kind of looks in game as well. I just opened my game for the day. I'm day 32. I will be live streaming today on Twitch a little bit later, so be sure to come join me. But anyway, Lunar Halo Radiance. So the leaderboard, we're unranked. Okay, I thought it should show one of our attempts already as whatever the 22 million points would be. But it doesn't yet. I'm a little bit confused by that. But we already got Continental Challenge points 5 out of the possible 90. So it knows we got that reward. Let's take a look at maybe one of the bosses in the world. So let's see, this one's one of the easiest to run to, so let's go here. I think it still shows we have all the attempts, but then it must be, and it's a Jorn of all people I accidentally ran to. Oh no, it actually did get rid of it. Look at 2 out of 3 times in the current round. So players can challenge the boss 2 out of 3 times in the current round of the event. So it took away one of my attempts and already gave me the reward for 22 million. So we all got a free 22 million hit for one of our attempts, period, already. You don't have to worry about waiting until the end of the week rotation, which for me would have been like Friday. You could see I still have 3 days, 9 hours left for me. Yeah, which I think would have been like the end of day Thursday. And yup, it counted it as Jorn. So the system was smart enough to actually think we've already fought this boss, but if we want to go play around and test out our teams, we can go do so. So this is just like Vortex, guys, if you didn't already know. If you challenge a boss in the Continental Challenges, the Chief Challenges, and you save your damage, you're done for the week for that boss. You can't fight that boss again and at least have it count. But if you get something new and you want to test it just to see for the sake of the next round, so you're prepared and maybe you want to update your saved team, you can go in and actually play around and just see what's going to happen. So this is pretty cool that you can actually, yeah, play. But it obviously only lets you do one. As it says, each hero can be deployed only once, and each boss can be challenged only once each round of the event. So that is really good news. Really cool to see. I think this was a great move by the company. It was generous enough to make some low spend, free to play, or just not cracking people very happy to get a free 22 million attempt. Unless you were one of those people that radiant damage was one of your best, like you have a Filto team, and 22 mil or more was already what was happening for you. That'd probably be the only people that would be upset, but I don't think that most people will be mad at getting a top damage reward and count of points for sake of rankings as a free shot this time, right? I think that's actually really good by the company. I think they did a really good job with that as a response. I think that was wonderful. I didn't know that there was this. I knew Jorn was bugged, but I thought it was actually the opposite. I didn't realize people were getting too much damage. So for the sake of fairness, they just made sure that, sorry, if you got 50 million because of this weird bug, it doesn't count. But don't worry, if you didn't get to take advantage of the bug, we're making you equal to all players. Love it. Good move by the company. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video or live on Twitch.